Hello, and welcome to Word of Hope. I'm Brother Joe Trout, coming to you from the Fenwick Chapel for this Saturday of the third week in Advent. And today, I want to talk to you about the opposite thing I talked about yesterday. Yesterday, rest, the Sabbath. Today, let's get to work. Right? We have these beautiful readings reflecting on Jesus as coming from the line of Judah. Right? So in the first reading, we're hearing about Judah, that he will rule for ages to come. We get the long genealogy of Jesus that traces this kingly background into the Christ that we have at Christmas this year. Right? The Jesus Christ, the heir of the line of Judah, the descendant of David. Right? And we believe that we are baptized not just as prophets and priestly figures, but as royal figures. We are supposed to rule in some way. That is the work of the Christian life. We ought to rule. In what way? How am I supposed to be a king? Well, the most simple answer, I think, is this. The ruler is the one who implements laws, the one who puts law and order and structures society, structures their family, whatever that society is. They give it order into the chaos. That's our mission as Christians. Into every part of life we go, we are supposed to bring the rule, the law, of Jesus' redemptive love. Like, that is always our task. Think of 1 Corinthians, where St. Paul tells everyone, look, being an apostle is great, being a teacher is great, all these things are lovely. But you know what's the most important thing in your life as a Christian? Love. That's the heart of it. If you don't do that, you got nothing. Nothing at all. So the life of the Christian is to rule in love everywhere I go. That I, as a teacher, am accountable for the fact that I am supposed to institute the redemptive love of Christ in my classroom. That in my family, am I bringing the logic of the redemption of Christ, the God who was born into the sin and the misery of the world, not to just eliminate all of it, but to be with it, to heal it, to turn it back to himself. Am I in all things trying to rule with that logic? Am I trying to direct my employees? Am I trying to direct anyone I'm around into the logic of the Prince of Peace? The logic of the God who became a child and lived amongst us, giving up all of the glory of godhood to be a baby. Am I that ruler? That is the work of the Christian life. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day what your CV looks like. It matters that you rule in love in all that you did and come back then to rest in God. So I ask you to consider today, how can you bring order into the chaos of this world? How can you bring the redemptive love of God into all of the things around you, that it might find rest and peace in God? Have a wonderful day, and God bless.